morning, friends. Thank you so much for being here. My name is David, and before we get started today, I have a special guest here. She doesn't know I'm calling her up, but I'd like to bring Sarah up here real quick. If you don't know Sarah, I've never met Sarah. Sarah has been my housemate for the last 2.5 years and has been a huge piece of my personal growth, and I feel it's important to recognize her, and just such an amazing individual she is. She has been letting me use her living room every day nearly to be able to do these meditations and to be able to provide them for others. And all the pictures of the hummingbirds and the flowers and things that you've seen that I've posted, a lot of them come from the gardens that Sarah has curated. So I just want to say thank you for you and for being in my life, and I'm grateful for you, and I'm sure all the many people that enjoy these meditations also don't realize how big of a part of you have been in this. So this is, I'm going to be here for a couple more weeks, and then the background scenery is going to change and it's going to look a little different, but the integrity of the practice will still remain the same. But I felt it was important to just show a little love for Sarah, because she's always in the background practicing with me, but you never actually get to see her. So thank you, Sarah, for being here.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and so deeply devoted to this practice, and glad to share it with all of you and share our home together.
All right. Well, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it.
Yes.
What a way to start off a Friday. All right. Well, if you're joining me for the first time for practice, starting out first with about a 30-minute meditation, we'll go to about 8:45 if you're doing it live. And then from there, going into about an hour-long gentle stretching yoga class. You know, a lot of the movements are very similar to movements we've done in the past, but you know, I try to focus on the main core muscle groups as well as the secondary and tertiary muscle groups that add supportive structure. In this practice, try to focus on being present, understanding what presence is, understanding that our minds can be very wieldy at times and can be very busy at times, and as such can pull us and distract us away from truly being present. And so just listening and observing internal narratives, being with our breath, and you know, if there's some things that you came to your mat with today that you can let go of, let's use this concentrated time to focus on letting go of those things, so that way we can move throughout our day-to-day life and our, you know, programming of the regular day with a little bit more clarity. I promise you, with work and with practice, many things begin to change, all for the good, not for the bad. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. And if you joined in meditation last night, I shared a quote by Kabat-Zinn. He said in his book, "Wherever you go, there you are, mindfulness meditation in everyday life." He says, just watch this moment without trying to change it at all. What is happening? What do you feel? What do you see? What do you hear? And as we move into our meditation, you know, just using those simple questions as guidelines to keep us rooted in present moment rather than moving off someplace else mentally. With that said, let's find a comfortable seated position, or if you're laying down today, please lay down. Place the hands on the knees, palms face up. Draw the shoulder blades down the back, spread through the collarbones. Relax the forehead, eyes, lips, and mouth. And let's begin. friends, family, brothers and sisters. As we meditate together today, let us close our eyes. Let us look inward with courage, with joy, with strength, with acceptance, with forgiveness, with gratitude. Let us let go of the things that we cannot change and continue to cultivate the courage to change the things that we can. Recognizing that innate wisdom that experientially knows the difference. Let go of your day. Let go of your week. Let go of all the things you may have picked up. Let go of news headlines and status updates. Let us not be concerned about the words or stories of others in this moment. Let us align with what is present here and now. Let go of what's next and what's to come. Let go of expectations you may have placed on yourself, placed on this practice, or placed on others. In the practice of being aware and present, let us begin to witness and observe. Observe the breath. Observe the depth of the breath, the pace of the breath, balance in the breath. Does it feel like you're breathing quickly right now? Does it feel like you're breathing slowly? Let's begin to breathe together. Please take a long, slow, deep breath in. Fill your lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill lungs up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill lungs all the way up. Exhale, letting it go. Watch what comes up. Inhale, fill lungs up. Exhale, letting it go. And inhale, fill lungs all the way up. Exhale, letting it go. Continue breathing on your own. As you breathe on your own, just check in with your body today. How's it feeling? Become familiar with it. Feel the face without moving. Feel the hands and the arms without moving. Feel the chest, the abdomen, the hips, the legs, and the feet without moving. Observe if there's any noticeable tension, tightness, soreness, anything that feels out of balance or out of alignment. And as we move deeper into our practice, stay with the breath. Relax into your body. Allow yourself to be here now. Let's begin to deepen the breath, working on breath retention, expanding the lungs and chest. Please listen for the cues, and at the top of each inhale that's cued, we'll hold the breath in silence and in stillness. Observe what comes up, sensations, thoughts, emotions. No judgments, just allow them to be. Let's begin. First, a clearing breath. Inhale, fill lungs up. Exhale, let it go. Please take a long, slow, deep breath in. Feel the chest expand, collarbones spread, shoulders down the back, long spine. Relax the face, lips, eyes, mouth, and forehead. Hold your breath at the top of the inhale. Exhale, let it go. Observe what you feel. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Breath retention. Please take a long, slow, deep breath in. Feel the belly rise, chest expand, collarbones spread, shoulders down the back, long spine. Relax the face, lips, eyes, mouth, and forehead. Hold your breath at the top of the inhale. letting it go. Be aware of the sensations that arise, thoughts that came up. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Last round of this breath. Please take a long, slow, deep breath in, filling the lungs all the way up. Belly lifts, chest expands, collarbones spread, shoulders down the back, long spine. Relax the face, lips, eyes, mouth, and forehead. Keep holding the breath. And this time, sip in just a little bit more air. Then hold. Reach the top of the head upwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, letting it go. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Smooth breath in. And smooth breath out. Take your hands to your laps. Left hand on top of the right hand, bring the thumbs to touch. Spread through the collarbones. Maintaining a long spine. Relax your body around the spine. Relax the forehead and the eyes, the lips, mouth, and jaw. Relax the neck. Feel the shoulders drop down the back. Let the chest open. Let the arms relax and the hands rest comfortably in the lap. Let the legs relax. If you need to adjust at any point in time, please adjust. And as we sit here with the eyes closed, what do you see? Perhaps you see shifts in colors, different patterns, different shades of light. Just observe. Observe where you are observing from. Observe the eyes. Observe what they are doing. Can you relax your eyebrows, outer eyes and the eyelids. Observe what you can hear externally. Observe what you can hear internally. Body noises. Observe what you can hear mentally. Internal narration. Observe where you are hearing from. And where those sounds converge. Observe any smells. Observe what's observing these smells. Observe any tastes in the mouth. No judgment of these tastes. Observe what's doing the tasting. Witness and observe what's observing the tasting. Feel the outline of your body, where the skin and the hair touch the air that surrounds you. Can you sense and observe where your body ends and the air begins? Can you observe what connects the body and the air? Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Witness and observe the mind like a projection screen at a theater. See how thoughts and images run across the screen. Hear the audio playing. Observe what's doing the listening and the watching. If there is a particular thought or image projected on the screen, observe the interested one who is interested, and watching this one particular thought. Can you see the screen itself? Can you see the space beyond the screen? Did you know that that was an option? Begin to observe and see beyond the screen of thoughts. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And deep breath in. Exhale. In the practice of overcoming fears, overcoming anxiety, overcoming worry, overcoming doubt and self-doubt, one of the practices is to learn to see these thoughts, fears, notions as simply a narrative playing out on a screen. But to remind ourselves that there is space beyond that screen. And it is only these thoughts of fear, of doubt, of worry that convolute our experience of living in an abundant life in the present moment. Once we see that these fears, no matter what fear it is, the fear of letting go, the fear of giving up, the fear of change, the fear of death, the fear of loss, the fear of failure, the list goes on. Once we can see that we are more than these fears, and these fears are just mental constructs and concepts, we can really start to live, move, and navigate with less separateness derived from fear and more connectedness arising from the ever apparent abundance. Please take a long, slow, deep breath in. Exhale, letting it go. Placing the hands over the heart. Gently bow your head down to your heart. As you honor yourself for your meditative practice, we honor our friends, families, loved ones, and supporters, and in gratitude to the teachers and guides that came long before us who passed along these practices we call meditation. Releasing the hands down, opening the eyes, lifting your chins. All right. So if you haven't switched the crossing of your legs yet, switch the crossing of your legs. If it feels good for you, let's shake the legs out. I can't believe that was 30 minutes. You know, the more you practice meditation, the more the body gets comfortable with sitting for longer periods of time. And it's usually the agitation of the body or agitation that may be taking place in the mind, which makes us feel like meditation goes on forever and like, why aren't we done yet, and things like that. But when we start to get over these things, when we get over the body, when we get over our own minds, and really connect to the breath, time just goes by at an incredible rate. And that's why, you know, some of these older teachings of yoga, you hear teachers saying that time is merely a construct of symbols and numbers and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started with our practice today. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. And as we start out in a comfortable seated position, place the hands on the knees, palms face down, lift the chest up, close the eyes to begin with. And start to cultivate a balanced, even breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling through the nose. Out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Now begin to breathe in and out through the nose, and let's circle our heads out. I found that with the current climate going on with wearing masks and everything taking place, some of us may have or have not noticed that wearing a mask puts compression on the bridge of the nose, and that can sometimes lead to some interesting sinus things. But make sure that you're utilizing breathing in and out through the nose. We can start to get into more of a panting reflex of breathing in and out through the mouth. Let us not constrict our airways by not breathing in and out through the nose. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose, especially when you're practicing on your own and you're not wearing a mask. And roll the shoulders out. And then start to roll your spine out. Get into your backs, get into your side waist. There may be big circles, they may be little circles, that's okay. Whatever you feel like today, be with your practice. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. With your next inhale, rising back up. Exhale, circle the head in the opposite direction. Take your time with your head circles. Remember, the yoga practice is an exploratory practice. We're exploring our bodies through movement. We connect with the breath in that exploratory process, being aware of our breath. We also begin to roll the shoulders out, observe what's on the mind. And it's sort of like being ambidextrous, learning how to write with both left hand or right hand, or left foot, right foot, and having an awareness of that. Well, in this case, it's being ambidextrous with our bodies, breath, and mind at the same time. Circle your spines out. Having full awareness of all that which is happening at once. Like a circus performer balancing a ball while they balance on a tightrope, while on a unicycle. It's learning to find balance and observation and recognize all the many things taking place in any given moment. Situational awareness. Go for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. On the inhale, rising up. On the exhale, let's take our right leg. I'll mirror you. Take your right leg out to the right side. And then turn towards your right leg. If you have a strap, maybe use your strap. Grab your strap and then place it around your right foot. Rotate your chest to your right leg. Lift the chest up. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward. Fold over your leg. Flexing the right foot, pressing the right heel forward, elongating the spine. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Full breath in. Exhaling. 2 more. Elongate spine. Inhale. Exhaling. And deep breath in. Exhaling. On an inhale, lift your chest up. Let's go ahead and rebend the right knee. And we're going to take our left leg out to the left. Again, I'm mirroring you. As you take your left leg out to the left, turn your chest towards the left leg. Lift your chest up. Full breath in. Exhale, lean forward over your left leg. Press your left heel forward. Inner left thigh presses down, collarbones spread. Can you draw your left hip back just a little bit more, flexing the foot? Hold for 5. 4. 3. 2. Keep elongating your spine. Take a full breath in. Exhale, folding in. On your next inhale, lift your chest back up. As you lift your chest up, let's bring the soles of our feet together. As we bring the soles of our feet together, knees wide apart, thumbs to the arches of your feet. Just take a moment and massage the arches of your feet out. Releasing any tension that may have built up, any stress in the feet from overworking, overdoing. And these types of practices, for those that may be newer to the practice, are good. Usually first thing in the morning when you wake up, or if you've had a stressful day and want to relax and come down without elevating the heart rate too much, you can do a practice like this before going to bed. On an inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, lean forward, elbows wide apart. Top of the head reaches forward. Shoulder blades down the back, outer knees moving down towards the ground. Holding here. Did the breath change? If so, can you slow it down? Can you balance it out? Walk your hands forward if that feels good. Be with the sensations inside of your bodies. Full breath in. Exhale. And I found that my practice and flexibility as well as strength began to change significantly when I started to explore the areas of tension instead of masking the areas of tension and pain. Meaning, I would do a number of different things to cut out pain from the body through the use of substances rather than actually being with what is tense, what is sore, what is misaligned. And there's a learning process that goes along with that. I feel it's all a learning process because each body is just a little bit different, but learning how to explore our bodies off a substance or substances gives us better insight into what is the root cause of that tension or pain. On the inhale, lift the chest up. And I say that because there's many narratives that we carry with us day to day that says, you know, if I stop doing this, then this will stop coming up. But the fact is we don't stop doing it and the pain still remains or the tension still remains. And it's learning to observe these narratives as they come up in real time. Well, what are the types of things I'm saying? How am I contributing to my own either well-being or unwell-being? And what can I do day to day to realign myself a little bit more so that way I'm having a more healthy, constructive, creative life rather than deconstructive. Let's go ahead and take our feet out in front of us with bent knees. Walk the hands back. And then windshield wiper the knees side to side. Back and forth, back and forth. As you take the knees side to side, back and forth, back and forth. Just releasing any tension in the hips. Try not to judge the way you're moving today. Today is different than yesterday. Let yourself be with what is here and present today as you practice. All right. And then coming back towards center, let's come onto our hands and knees into a tabletop position. As we come back into a tabletop position, Take the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. Tuck your toes. And all we're going to do is shift forward and shift back, just flossing out the shoulders. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shift back to a child's pose, hips to your heels. Inhale, shifting forward, shoulders beyond the wrists. Exhale, shift back into a child's pose. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. And inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shifting back. On the inhale, shift forward, tabletop positions. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tucking the toes. Inhale, pull the heart forward, look forward, cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, cat pose. Inhale, heart pulls forward, look forward, cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, heart pulls forward, look forward, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhaling. Exhaling. Go a little deeper each round. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And inhaling. Exhaling. Find a neutral spine on an inhale. And exhale, take the knees wide apart, bring the big toes to touch, drop the hips back towards the heels, crawl the hands out in front of you. Allow your chest to move down towards the ground. As the chest moves down towards the ground, full breath in. Exhale, let it go. And just take your hips side to side a little bit, working into the hip socket. Notice as you take your hips one direction or the other direction if there's an imbalance or if there's a little bit of tension or tightness. Go for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Back to center. Walk your hands over to your right. Left hand on top of the right. Drop the left hip back towards the left heel. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Full breath in. Exhaling. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Walk the hands back towards center. Inhale. Exhale, hands walk over to your left side. Right hand on top of the left. Roll the right shoulder down. Right hip drops back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale. And deep breath in. Exhale. Walking the hands back towards center, root down to the palms. Inhale, shift forward, back into a tabletop position. Let's take our left leg and just shake the left leg out a little bit. And then lower your left foot down, lower your left heel down, sweep the right foot behind you. Pressing through your right hand, inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, start to make circles with your left arm. Go for 5. Make the circles as big as you can. 4. Range of motion. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, opposite direction for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lower your left hand down. Lower your left knee down. Swing the right foot in. Take your right leg, extend it back, shake the right leg out. And then release the right foot down, right heel down, left foot swings behind us. Pressing down through your left palm. Inhale, right arm reaching up. Exhale, circle the right arm out. Find your range of motion. 5. Notice where there's tension in the shoulders. 4. 3. Smooth, methodical movements. 2. 1. Beautiful. With your next inhale, right arm reaches back up. Exhale, opposite direction. Circle it out. Go for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, right arm reaching up. Exhale, right hand down to the ground. Right knee down, left foot sweeps in. Then slowly start to circle the hips out. Take your time. Go for 5. Bend the elbows. 4. Roll the shoulders. 3. 2, and 1. Opposite direction, circle it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming back towards center. And let's come and make our way down onto our bellies. As you make your way down onto your belly, lower the chest down, all the way down, lengthen through your legs together. Take the left hand underneath the left shoulder, right arm reaching out to the right. Take a full breath in. Exhale, press into your left hand and roll your chest open to your left. As you roll your chest open to the left, flex through both feet, collarbones spread. Deep breath in. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhaling. Deep breath in. Exhale. Some of us will stay here. Some of us may step our left foot behind us. Few more breaths. Inhaling. Exhaling. 2 more. Inhaling. Exhaling. 1 more deep breath in. And exhale. Left foot meets the right. Lower the chest down. Take your left arm out to the left. Right hand underneath the right shoulder. Feet together. Full breath in. Exhale. Press the chest open. Breathe into the left pec, left shoulder. Allow the left ear to come down. Stacking the hips and feet. First 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhaling. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Full breath in. Exhaling. Bend your right knee if you like. Step the right foot behind you. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling. And inhaling. Exhaling. Bring the feet together. Slowly make your way down onto your bellies. As you make your way down onto your bellies, bring the hands in, and then take the elbows underneath the shoulders, coming into a Sphinx pose. Gently press your pelvis down into the ground, lift your chest up, take the gaze forward. As you take the gaze forward, can you spread through your collarbones, pressing the tops of your feet down? Full breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhaling. And as you breathe, I find it's important to remind folks too that the physical practice of yoga is all well and good with the stretching, but make sure that you still have a level of conditioning in your practices as well, whether it's a daily walk, whether it is a little bit of a body weight lifting routine, something that can be designed for you to not only stretch but also maintain a level of muscle tone and musculoskeletal strength. There's many different programs out there. I'm not here to say which one's right or wrong, but it's important to have a little bit of a blended practice if you can. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, lower down towards the belly. Slide the hands back by the low ribs. Tuck your toes, bring your feet together, then press back to your heels. As you press back to your heels, sit on the heels, lift the chest. This is a great stretch to help stretch out the inner arches of your feet. After all, our feet support us all day long. There is some new studies right now looking at arch support, foot support, things of that nature. Sometimes we get caught up in the wearing really comfortable things. Wear barefoot or be barefoot from time to time. Be in the sand, be in the grass, be in the dirt. Don't be afraid to get your feet dirty. Actually, lengthening by having the bare foot on the ground stretches out the arches naturally. But we are a conditioned society where from day one we put shoes on our feet, so we automatically start arching our feet in certain directions. Over time, there is potential for that to be problematic. Definitely spend time barefoot when you can. Now, if you have in your house marble floors, stone floors, or wood floors, be mindful of that, because that kind of hardness is separate from the natural hardness of the earth, and that has potential to leading to back pain. There's several studies on that as well that are out there that talk about how having hardwood or marble floors can lead to potential back pain down the line due to the way the body loads itself. Take a full breath in wherever you're at. Exhale, hands down to the ground. Untuck the toes, tap your feet out. Come onto your buttocks. As you come onto your buttocks, take the legs out in front of you, shake the legs out. But if you do have hardwood floors, you can get just some house shoes, house slippers that might provide some cushioning for you, a more natural feel. Let's flex through our feet, press the inner thighs down. Inhale, arms reach upwards. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Use a strap if you need to. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, forward fold, fold in. Inhale, half lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, folding in. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, folding in. Reach your hips back, reach your pelvis back. Flex your feet. Can you lengthen your spine just a little bit more? Shoulder blades down the back and spread through the collarbones. Holding for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, lift your chest up. Shake the legs out. All right, let's bend our right knee and cross the right foot over the left thigh. Hug your knee into your chest. Lift the chest up, shoulders down the back, flex through your left foot. Feel the stretch in the outer right glute as you draw the inner right thigh in towards your rib cage. Full breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Full breath in. Exhale. Right hand behind the right hip. Left arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, turn and twist. Left elbow to the outer right knee. Revolve. Lengthen your spine. Gaze over the right shoulder. Can you spread through your collarbones? Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Deep breath in. Exhaling. And full breath in. Exhaling. On an inhale, please come back towards center. And all we're going to do is turn to our left and lower our forearms down towards the ground. Right foot stays right where it's at. And all we're going to do is revolve our right rib cage to the ground and look over the left shoulder. As you gaze over your left shoulder, hold here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Deep breath in. Exhale. With your next inhale, lift the chest up. Uncross the legs. Shake the right leg out. And then bend your left knee, cross the left foot over the right thigh. We'll hug our left knee in towards our chest. Collarbones spread, shoulders down the back, flex through your right foot. Now really pull your left knee in towards you and lift the chest up, elongate the spine. Now, as always in these practices, you hear me say that phrase a lot. Lengthen spine, lift chest, spread through collarbones. A collapsed spine is not going to allow us a lot of respiratory room. Lift the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Full breath in. Exhaling. Lower the left hand behind the left hip. Right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Please turn and twist to your left. Right elbow, outer left thigh. Gaze over your left shoulder. Lengthen on the inhale. Twist on the exhale. Lengthening on the inhale. Twisting on the exhale. lengthening on the inhale. And twisting on the exhale. Good. With your next inhale, come back towards center. And then take the arms over to your right side. Bend the elbows. And then just lower the forearms down. Reach the top of the head to your right side. Inhale. And exhale, turn and twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Hold here for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, rising back up, lifting up. Exhale, uncross the legs, shake the legs out. Let's make our way onto our backs. Have a block handy, or several blocks if you need them. Just put them off to the side. Hug both of your knees into your chest. And then we're just going to rock side to side, back and forth a little bit. And then from here, lower your left foot down, cross your right ankle over the left thigh. Interlace your hands behind the back of the left hamstring, left thigh draws in, right forearm to the inner right thigh, flex through both feet. As you flex through both feet, shoulders down the back, collarbones spread, deep breath in. Exhale. If you want to extend your left leg upwards, extend your left leg upwards. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Deep breath in. And exhaling. Bending your left knee. Just cross your right leg all the way over your left. Then bring both of your knees into your chest. As you bring both of your knees into the chest, flex the feet. If it's available, hands to the shins, pull the shins apart, or grab your feet, try to pull the feet apart. See how that feels. As you pull the feet apart, shoulder blades down, tailbone is down. With the tailbone down, relax the face. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhaling. And full breath in. Exhaling. Uncross the legs. Cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Interlace your hands behind the back of the right hamstring. Draw your right thigh in towards your chest. Use your left forearm to gently press the inner left thigh away. Flex through both feet. As you flex through both feet, deep breath in. Exhale. breath in. Exhale. If you want to straighten your right leg upwards, you can. Deep breath in. Exhale. Couple more. Inhaling. Exhaling. And one more. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly bend your right knee. Cross your left thigh all the way over the right. Bring both knees in the chest. Grab the outside edges of the feet and then gently pull the feet apart. As you pull the feet apart, back of the head down. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Full breath in. Exhaling. Let's do a couple more. Deep breath in. Work towards the tension in the body. Exhaling. And deep breath in. Exhale. Uncross the legs. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a full breath in. Big sigh, let it go. Tell yourself you love yourself today. Smile. And if that's a little bit difficult, you just ask yourself, what's the difficulty in loving myself? Watch the answers that come up. Promise they're not really you. Lower your feet down towards the ground. Walk the heels towards the buttocks. And go ahead and lift your hips up. Place the block underneath you. You know, I'll do that from time to time during the day, and I'll just say, you know, if I'm in my head about something, I'll say, you know what? Where can I find enjoyment in this? Who's the one that's, you know, pissed off about this problem? Who's the one that's upset about this? How much time am I taking ruminating over this while life moves by me? And whether that's mistakes I've made or even mistakes other people have made, like, who's the compassionate one? And really learning to connect with that. These aren't always easy questions to ask ourselves because there is a level of humbleness and sometimes even humility in it. But on the other side of that question, there's usually a clear answer, and there's always a reprieve and a little bit of a release. So, you know, these mental questions or self-inquiry have a purpose in day-to-day life. And, you know, never be afraid to, you know, if you're feeling down, feel down, but also remind yourself of your greatness. I mean, that's what my teachers have done to me. That's what my work is to show to other people is, you know, you're a great, wonderful person. Align with that. And in the alignment process, we begin to shift and change. We start to cut out habits that don't serve us. We look at ourselves a little bit more and understand that what's going internally is also taking place externally to us. Take your legs forward. Sweep the arms up and over the head. And while there may not be a whole lot that we can change externally in the moment, just start doing the little work day by day, moment by moment, of just being more present, looking inward, understanding how one feels, not doing it with judgment, trying not to mask it. And that's a tough part too, is because, as I mentioned earlier in our practice, we do a lot of masking, which prevents us from actually feeling, because there is a innate fear of feeling somehow along the way in life. We're told not to feel. Like, it sucks. And as I've mentioned before, working with adults and teens, there is a great many people that suffer from mental dis-ease and mental health complications because of those types of narrations that they were fed growing up. Now, I kind of look at it as that, I don't really like the word game changers, but if we really want to shift the script a little bit, then it's learning to look at that. Not irresponsibly, because I think the irresponsible thing is to not look at it, to just completely ignore it. And that's how we pass things along from generation to generation. But it's looking at these things, making our own personal changes with them, and it comes in time. It's not 100% all the way. Take your time with it. And then over time, these things start to just become more and more like practice, and we integrate them into our day-to-day living. If this feels good for you, stay here with your legs lengthened and your arms reaching up and over the head. If you'd like a little bit more, bend the knees and take your legs upwards towards the sky. If you're taking your legs upwards, flex your feet. And of course, if you want to make shapes. You can bring the soles of the feet together. You can cross the legs. Whatever you feel is right for your body, do it. And sometimes I every now and then get this, someone might say to me, well, is it not okay to be angry, or is it not okay to be sad? I'm like, no, feel it. And then look at it. Look at who's upset. Look at who's sad. Feel your emotions, though. We're human beings. We have to do that. And especially in the stress practice, we carry so much tension inside of our bodies. And so sometimes when we really go for it and stop avoiding the pain and tension that we're feeling, we can really begin to look at what is the root cause of that tension and pain. Is there forgiveness around it? Is there acceptance around it? Is there gratitude for it? Can we learn to love it in the present moment rather than avoiding it, trying to escape it and push it away? Because again, what resists persists. Slowly bring the knees into your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower the feet down towards the ground. Inhale, lift the hips up, remove the block. Exhale, lower the buttocks down towards the ground. Now that doesn't mean don't set boundaries for yourself or anything like that. Healthy boundaries are good until they're no longer needed because we're just maintaining that. Hug your right knee into the chest. Flex through both feet. Inhale. Exhale, twist across the body over to your left. Right arm reaching out to the right palm face up. But I do feel that everybody is, if they choose to do the work, is very much available to live a happy, whole, healthy life. That we can all be teachers for one another without saying that we're a teacher either, just by being present, showing up, doing the compassionate thing. Full breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhaling. And full breath in. Exhaling. On the inhale, come back towards center. Left knee in, right leg forward, full breath in. Exhale, twist it over to the right. Left arm out to the left shoulder down. And the truth is if we like seeing what we continue to see, it's continuing to do the same thing. And it takes a lot of internal strength to change and move outside that comfort level of doing what is more in alignment with truth. The more people and the more beings that align with universal truth, we will see a major shift and change take place. But in that, we start with ourselves. Deep breath in, exhaling, and deep breath in, exhale. Slowly come back towards center. Hug your left knee into your chest. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give yourself one final hug and a squeeze. Take a full breath in. Fill lungs up. Sip in a little bit more air. Hug it all together into a tight ball. And on the exhale, release everything down towards the ground. Shavasana. As you come into your final resting pose, close your eyes. Relax the face, the lips, the mouth, and the jaw. Feel the neck and throat and shoulders relax. Feel your spine release down. Feel the arms and hands and fingers release. Feel your chest open. Feel the legs relax and pelvis relax. Feel your ankles and feet release. As John Kabat-Zinn said, just watch this moment without trying to change it at all. What is happening? What do you feel? What do you see? What do you hear? And bringing awareness to the breath and body, to the inhales and exhales. Begin to move the fingers and toes, circling out the wrists and the ankles. Rolling the shoulders up, back, and down a couple times. Turn the head side to side. Open and close the mouth a couple times. And with the deepest, longest inhales all day, reach and extend the arms up and over the head. And on the exhale, float the arms down along the sides. Placing a gentle bend in your knees, please roll to your left side. Use the right hand to press yourself up. Come into a comfortable seated position. Place the hands over the heart. As you place your hands over the heart, allow a smile to creep onto your face. Maybe carry that smile into your day. Let it be infectious. Let it affect others. Know your worth. Know that within you there is a heart of gold. There is a soul awakening, stretching, opening. There is a spirit that passes through us with each and every breath. Let that spirit shine through our words and our actions and our service towards others. From time to time, take a few moments in the day and just look around you, from your body, through your eyes. Embrace the miracle that is living. Embrace your own beingness that moves along with this miracle, for you are a part of it. Let's finish our practice with the sound of Om, inhaling. Inhale, fill lungs up. Exhale, bow the head down towards the hands. Honoring yourselves today, your practices for showing up on your mats. We honor our friends, families, loved ones, and supporters. And in gratitude, we give thanks to the many teachers and guides who came long before us, who passed along these practices we call yoga. Releasing the hands down to the knees, softly blinking the eyes open, lifting your chins. Thank you so much, friends, for joining today. I appreciate you being in my life. I appreciate you showing up to practice. If you have any questions at all, please reach out. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Ho'oponopono. Aho.